Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-October reading for 2024. I will be using a few decks, mainly the Mystical Penguin Tarot, also the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, and finally I have my own deck of Pokemon cards that I specifically chose for readings. Alright, so that's going to be the three decks we're using. I start with the tarot, which I'm going to shuffle right now. If you want to skip ahead to the actual reading, then you can do so. But what I do is use the tarot as a base for my spread, and it's going to be in the shape of a kind of pyramid. So the tarot, 3 tarot cards at the bottom, 2 angels, ancestors in the middle, and the Pokemon will be the capstone of this tiny, tiny little pyramid. And this is for anyone that is a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. Also check if you know your natal chart, check out your Scorpio house. A lot of readings today have gotten the moon. I don't know, is October depressive for you guys in some way? Do you tend to think about dreams a lot in the month of October? But we'll see, Scorpio. So let's see. We start off kind of with this, like I said, depressive, anxious mindset. Maybe there's a fear of something with the moon. Ace of Wands. Are we fearing like a beginning of a new project? Of a new passion? Is there something you want to pursue that kind of excites you, but it terrifies you at the same time? I think that could be one thing. And another thing could be that you've met someone who really sparks your creativity and your imagination, and there's a fiery passion to it, but you're fearful that maybe it's not meant to be, doesn't work out, whatever it is. And finally, maybe you have a choice. The Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords here. You have a choice. Maybe that's where the anxious brain is I have 2 very distinct options. They're very different to each other. They both promise me things. Ace of Wands is promising like a tool, like a skill set, whereas Ace of Swords is promising kind of victory and recognition. I wonder where you stand. I don't think, Scorpio, for you, October seems to be a good time. I just think it's a very minor issue of deciding which pathway to take. And really, no one can decide that for you. You have to kind of choose for yourself. But at the moment, it doesn't look like anything terrible. I just think it's a heavy decision to make. With the moon here, especially being here, it's the heaviness that's getting to you. But you're a Scorpio. You're like a very heavy. Scorpio's a heavy placement. I'm sure if anyone can tackle that issue, it would be a Scorpio. Let's get some guidance from the angels and ancestors. This one. This one. Right. So first of all, winter. I like this. It kind of giving me a timestamp for winter of this choice should be made before winter ends. So you've got some time. Winter doesn't start until December. And then you have all the way until March, really. But winter is really also about taking care of yourself and what you need, not what you want, what you need for October. So let's get into a self-care routine for October. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is what I was saying about Scorpio. If anyone could do the heaviness, it's you, because Magic Guardian is about unlocking the gifts and the skills from within, like from yourself. No one else can give this to you. This is something that is meant for you, but it's up to you to allow yourself to receive it. Allow yourself to shine as well. So self-care and introspection is kind of the key points I would take away from these two: is self-care and introspection. And then finally, actually, let me move these up so you can see the images. There we go. A Pokemon card to give the overall feeling or the overall kind of end game or decision or outcome. Oh, too many. Coughing just came out and flipped over and was like, pick me. So yeah, another sign got this as well. I already forgot. But coughing is seen like a bad Pokemon thanks to the series, the OG series. But although coughing is a poison gas Pokemon and it blows a lot of toxic fumes, this one specifically is talking about ascension. In other words, evolution. So really it speaks to October starts you off on a path to transcending who you are, what you are right now. And like I said, you've got all of winter to wait for or to work through. But honestly, this is an extremely like kind of high risk, high reward kind of setting. I just don't know what the risk is apart from your sanity. It's a huge risk. But in the end, Scorpio, you are gonna make it through. Regardless of the decision you make, both pathways lead to ascension. They lead to evolution. And they lead to a better version of yourself. You just need to take it step by step with the winter card. Take it step by step and think carefully through what you want. Yeah, I think that's about it. Scorpio, if you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. I am curious to see or to hear from you about what goes on in October. So yeah, I hope you can remember to come back and let me know, because I'd really like to know. A little bit nosy, maybe. But anyway, have a splendid October, and I will see you next time. Thank you.